It's finally here, our first travel episode. This week we set off and explore some of southwest Victoria, areas that we haven't visited before, so an exciting start to the trip for us.
We set off from Mornington around lunchtime and say goodbye to Melbourne for the next year. We make our way towards Daylesford, we visit Hepburn Springs and Trentham before making the long drive towards the coast to Warrnambool for a few nights. We continue west along the beautiful Victorian coastline, visiting Yambuk, Tower Hill, Port Fairy, before finishing our first week in Portland.
So we've just set off after a year of planning. It's a little bit surreal, I think, is the feeling.
Bittersweet, very exciting, but a little daunting and sad to leave family and friends behind.
Yeah, it's a bit of a grey, cloudy day here in Melbourne. So hopefully we'll find some sun at some point soon. So we're heading off to Daylesford now. So I think that's going to be probably about 2.5 to 3 hour drive for us.
Here we are at the Hepburn Mineral Springs Reserve, checking it out, see what's going on here. Just checking out the map, we are here. Springs are around here, so that's where we aim to go, and that means crossing this amazing bridge here. Check that out. That's awesome. Let's see where it goes. So really interesting that all of the springs were found by mining. So as I'm walking through, you can just tell that there's been a lot of mining activity through here before, and you pass things like these mine shafts, which is really interesting. So check out this mine shaft. It's not that deep, but it's obviously been filled in over time. But yeah, it's so quiet out here, it's awesome. Alright, we've made it to Argyle Spring, but a 30-minute walk. It's not a lot here. A little bit disappointing. Old school tap. Doesn't work. So yeah, let's make our way back.
We then stopped by for lunch at Redbeard Historic Bakery, which is famous for its organic sourdough. So we finally found some water. Chris didn't manage at the Mineral Springs, but here we are at Trentham Falls. Absolutely beautiful. To get to the bottom of the falls, you've got to climb over this gate, so I don't think Archie and I are really up for that, considering I sprained my ankle a few weeks ago, and I don't think Archie's tall enough to get over there. So Chris has gone down to the bottom to get some views, so he's taken the GoPro down to the bottom. I'm just filming this on my phone. There used to be a water wheel just there on the left hand side where there's a double waterfall there. Morning! So it's quite early here today. It looks like it's a beautiful day. And we've booked in here at the Mineral Spa at Hepburn Springs to do their early bird bathing. So we're feeling, we haven't quite woken up yet, I don't think.
No, it's been so windy. It was a pretty restless night. So windy, but today it's so still.
Yeah, so it's the first time we've left Archie in the van, so hopefully he's all right. It's only going to be a quick outing.
He'll be fine.
I know
he's
he'll
a
be fine.
good boy.
I know he'll be fine.
He's a good boy.
So we're going to go and do our bathing, and hopefully that's good fun and nice and relaxing, and helps relax and wake us up at the same time.
Yeah, looking forward to this.
Yeah, it should be good. See you later. Well, the spa certainly was relaxing. And then later that day we went for a walk around Lake Daylesford, which was beautiful.
Potato rosti, Sunday breakfast of champions. Check this out. Half eaten it. Haven't given much to Hannah.
Morning!
Morning, how you doing?
Good. We're about halfway through setting or packing away from Daylesford, our first stop, where we've just spent 4 nights.
Yeah, it's been really nice here. So 4 nights in Daylesford over a long weekend. Weather's been okay. We had a really good day yesterday and the day before, but it's been pretty windy, and today it's raining. So we'll be packing up the rest of the van in the rain, which I'm not really looking forward to.
Yeah, keeps coming and going, so I reckon we maybe do a bit of inside when it starts and then we do outside. We'll figure it out.
It was the Chill Out Festival this weekend. We had no idea. And apparently it's the busiest weekend of the year for Daylesford. So we happened to be here, which was really good because there's loads of people around and a really good vibe around the place. But it was just impossible to get anywhere for food. We went to the Daylesford Cidery. They had no room for us at all, which was a bit of a shame.
We still got to sit out in the outside bit and sample the cider though.
Yeah, we did. So it was a beautiful little brewery. Or cidery, but shame we couldn't eat there, but never mind, there'll be plenty of opportunities for that later on. And yeah, what else have we been doing? Just relaxing, getting used to the van. You know, there's a big learning curve here, so we're just getting used to how everything works, really. And
yeah, I think we figured out how most things work.
Yeah,
we haven't used the loo yet
because
we're about 10 metres away from the facilities here, so
yeah, if we're close enough to the facilities here, there's no point using our own loo. So we'll avoid that where we can and just use the facilities. We're paying for them anyway, so why not?
But yeah, figured out how the awning, to do the awning this morning.
Yep, so it's our first pack up today, so we're just taking our time. We'll probably head off shortly. Next stop is Warrnambool. So we're going to head to Warrnambool, probably about a 3-hour drive with the van. We'll probably stop on the way just to stretch our legs. 3 hours is a long way to drive with a big van, so it's good to have a half-hour stop.
Yeah, and we're not in any hurry.
No, we're not in any hurry. Let Archie out as well for a bit of a walk, but it's just good to have a bit of a break between a long drive.
Yeah, it takes quite a bit of concentration.
Yeah, it does, yeah. But I think we could pretty much say Daylesford is done, yeah?
I think so.
Yeah, so as we go around, we're going to try and find a fridge magnet everywhere we go, or everywhere we stay at least. So Daylesford is pretty much done. So we found one the other day. We're going to start putting them on our fridge over here. So at the moment, our fridge looks pretty bare, as you can see. There's Archie. Pretty bare, as you can see, but I think Daylesford is done.
So here we are at the breakwater at Warrnambool. There are worse places to take Archie for a walk. It's a bit of a weird day actually. It started off absolutely tipping it down with rain, and now it seems to be turning into quite a nice day, which is good. You've actually got a really good view the whole way around of the ocean. This is the first coastal spot of the trip, so it smells awesome. Something about the smell of the sea that makes you feel like you're on holiday. We're going to try and get a bit of drone footage down here at Warrnambool Breakwater. Chris has just set the drone up. Yeah, there's a bit of a breeze, but hopefully that's not too strong for the drone.
So we're at Thunder Point at the moment, just checking it out. We were over there earlier at the breakwater. That was really impressive as well, so you'll probably see some drone footage of that, but yeah, really impressive out here.
Yeah, it was never on my bucket list as somewhere that I must go visit, but this is definitely worth a visit.
Yeah, I'm not sure how we haven't come here before. Later that evening, we went to Flagstaff Hill to see the Tales of the Shipwreck Coast Light and Sound Show.
And then the next day we went back to Flagstaff Hill to see it in the daytime and check out the maritime village.
Oh, hello Archie. Morning.
Morning.
How you doing?
Good. Almost packed away from camp number 2.
Yep, camp number 2. Where are we? Warrnambool.
Warrnambool. So Warrnambool Riverside Holiday Park. It's a big 4. It's been lovely. The facilities here are great.
Yeah.
Just opposite a little putt mini golf course, and there's an indoor pool, an outdoor pool. Not that we've used the facilities. We've been too busy outdoors exploring.
Yeah, no, it's been really nice here. I've really liked this caravan park.
Yeah,
it's a bit out of the city of Warrnambool, but well, it's only like a 10-minute drive, and the sites are really big. It's really clean. It's really quiet. It's just a really nice place, to be honest.
It's been good for our second stop too, because Daylesford was quite country. We've now gone for sort of the sea option, but there's also loads of stores in Warrnambool, so this is probably the sort of last big city before we do a bit of more remote stuff. Yeah,
well, that brings us on to our next stop. So today it's only a short drive, so we're staying at Yambuk Lake. So it's about an hour drive from here. And we'll use that as a base to visit Port Fairy and Portland, so that should be a nice little rural campsite. No water, so we've had to fill the tanks, but it is a powered site, so easing ourselves into free camping, although it's not free, but easing ourselves into it. So we're looking forward to it though.
Yeah. Things we've discovered, sort of camping wise, while we've been here, is I need to get better at levelling the caravan left or right. Yep,
we're a bit wonky this time.
We're a little bit wonky. Everything's kind of heading towards the sort of sink side of the caravan, so there's still a little bit of water in the shower where it hasn't drained.
Yeah.
So I need to just work on my levelling. And then we just did a bit of a stock up of things that we hadn't brought.
Yeah.
So we bought a toaster because the grill just wasn't cutting it.
Yeah.
Bought a little travel iron because not using a tumble dryer, clothes end up being a whole lot more creased.
Yeah.
And I've literally just bought a little clothes, one of those rotary clothes dryers.
Yeah.
Airers. So
we're learning things along the way, just things that we thought we may be able to do without, and but yeah, no. So we've had to go buy a couple of things, but you know, that's the nature of doing it first time round, I guess.
Yeah, and probably in a few weeks we'll start seeing the things that we just haven't touched since we left.
And maybe send them back home or turf them.
So we're running a little bit late this morning. We should have checked out probably about 15 minutes ago.
Yep.
So we're just going to turn everything off inside. I think we're pretty much sorted inside.
Yeah, we're pretty much done.
Unhook outside, hitch up the van and set off.
Cool, so I think to the next place. So Warrnambool is done. Here we are at Yambuk Lake. So we just set up our caravan. We've got an amazing spot. Site 18 is the one to get if you ever come here. You can probably, I don't know, can't see it just yet, but we'll show you where we're set up in a second. We're just heading to the beach to check it out with Archie, who's keen to go on a walk, aren't you, Archie? Hey? Lots of new smells, he loves it here. Just found the Yambuk slide, but I thought it was supposed to be bigger than this, but never mind. Let's give it a shot.
Hey Chris, I think that's the slide over there.
Ah, yeah. All right, let's go try that one.
Okay. Okay, so where are we going to go?
Oh dear. Information centre first, probably.
Always a good start.
Yeah.
So Archie's back at the caravan because there's no dogs here, and unfortunately there's no drones either, so we won't be able to get any footage.
No.
So the GoPro it is.
Maybe we do this peak climb.
Looks good.
Or journey to maybe this one. This is the one, I think. Number 3, that goes all the way around there.
Yeah.
We're doing this one.
Feels very adventurous. Journey to the last volcano.
Sounds like an Indiana Jones movie.
It does. Chris and Hannah and the journey to the last volcano.
See what wildlife we can see on the way. It's a grade 3 hike, so it'll take us about an hour, so let's see how we go. Sorry Hannah, we're lost.
It's okay.
There was one simple track, I had to go a different route, and now we're lost. But we saw a kangaroo, so that was cool. But now we've just got to figure out which way to go.
That way.
Okay, let's do it. There's the crater of the volcano. We finally found it after getting lost.
And the next day we went into Port Fairy. It was absolutely throwing it down with rain, but nonetheless we went to the farmers market and we had a wander around town and saw the marina. But then in the afternoon it brightened up and Chris got some drone footage and Archie and I went to the beach to have a play. So here we are, we've just packed up in Portland, ready to get into South Australia. Are you ready, boys?
I'm ready.
What about you, Archie? Are you ready? You ready?
Speak.
Come on, speak. Yeah?
Speak.
Speak. Oh, Archie's ready. So Chris, what have the highlights been of our week and a bit in Victoria?
Well, where have we been? We've been to Daylesford first, which was really nice. The spa there was really good.
Yeah.
Just the learning curve of setting everything up. We're still learning a lot at the moment. And then we moved on to Warrnambool. I really liked Warrnambool, especially since I just can't imagine why I've never been there before, growing up in Melbourne, never been to Warrnambool before.
Yeah, I think we'll definitely get back there at some point.
Yeah, but yeah, there's plenty more to do in Warrnambool as well that we had on our list that we can't actually do, so we'll save that for next time, I reckon.
Yeah, and then we went on to Yambuk and Port Fairy.
Yeah, Yambuk, really good campsite, wasn't it?
Yeah, really good.
Right on the lake, so we got a bit lucky there. Hannah, we rolled up, we got there a little bit earlier, and there were people in front of her at the counter, and the lady there was about to give our spot to them until Hannah said, excuse me, that's ours. So we got the best spot on the side.
Yeah, it was really good.
Very lucky.
And then we checked out Port Fairy, and now at Portland.
Yep, so at Portland, we didn't spend long here, just overnight at the free camp, which is really good free camp. You're able to walk into town, as we've said. It was so good. So yeah, it's been a really good week. Lots of more ups than downs. It's been a little bit frustrating packing up in the rain, but that's all right. You've got to take it as it comes. Yeah,
and I think it's just given me a bit more of appreciation as to the variety of places in Victoria. I mean, already Daylesford feels like miles ago.
Yeah, they're so different, like the port towns to Daylesford. Yeah, they're just so different already, aren't they?
So we're leaving Victoria today, but I have a feeling, I think we've already sort of discussed, we're going to add some more of Victoria on to the end of our trip, because based on what we've seen so far, we've also noted in the information centre some of the places we'd like to go. So I think we'll definitely add some Victoria stops onto the end of the trip. Yeah,
absolutely. We might do a bit of Victoria when we come back, hopefully. And yeah, so today we move on to Mount Gambier, which we've been before a few times, but it's a lovely spot, so we're always happy going back to Mount Gambier. And from there, we'll probably, we're a bit unsure at the moment from what we'll do from Mount Gambier. I think we'll go to
inland.
To Coonawarra, get some wine there.
Narracourt.
Yeah, so I think that's the plan at the moment, but we'll keep you up to date. So
that is assuming they let us into South Australia.
Yeah, that's the first step, letting us into South Australia. So with the COVID, we had to fill out a form online and get an application approved, which happened immediately. But yeah, I'm a little interested to see what happens at the border, to see if there's like a border crossing, like if they're still policing it, kind of thing. So that would be quite interesting. But
and we had a few bits of fresh fruit and vegetables, which we've had to throw away this morning, which is a shame.
Yeah, we got caught out a little bit. We should have remembered, but that's all right. It's never mind. We'll learn from that. But yeah, that was week one. So really good start so far.
Yeah. So thanks for joining us on this journey.
Yeah, thanks for watching, and please subscribe. All your help is really good. We love the comments as well.
Yeah, the comments
are
great.
So we love replying to those. So leave us a like and subscribe, that'd be great. And yeah, we'll see you in the next episode.
Thanks, bye.
See ya.